gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent
Country music.
news story, and I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Not news, but an op-ed. Remember when leaving hip-hop was going to be like a whole new chapter? Well, apparently that chapter had a short run. Post Malone is now teasing a return to hip-hop just a couple of years after planting his flag in country music. The streaming numbers shifted. The wind changed. And suddenly, the whole musical journey has a new destination, which was the old destination. Now look, nobody owns a genre. Make whatever music moves you. Genre crossing has produced some of the most interesting moments in country music history, and some of the worst. And the difference usually comes down to one question. Is the music leading to the decision, or is it the market? Because there's a version of this story where an artist genuinely falls in love with a sound, makes something real, and carries that influence forward regardless of where they land next. That's artistic growth. That happens. And then there's the other version, where the pivot arrives right when the streaming numbers start looking different. Where the new chapter lasts exactly as long as the format is commercially advantageous. Where country music gets a couple of years of someone's attention and then watches them pack up when something else starts writing bigger checks. Country music doesn't need tourists. It has plenty of its own artists grinding it out, making records that matter, playing shows that don't quite fill the arenas because they actually care about the music and not the moment. If the next musical journey depends entirely on which Spotify chart is paying the bills this quarter, it was never really a journey. It was a business trip. And country music has enough of those already.